Stop thinking. How often do you want to scream that in your own head? We're living in an epidemic of overthinking. We obsess, we analyze, replay conversations over and over. We run scenarios for problems that haven't even happened yet. Anyone guilty of that? Me too. I've done it, been there, done that. We have been trained to believe that if we just think hard enough, we will find the answer. But here's the truth. You cannot think yourself out of an emotional problem. Overthinking is not problem solving. It is a stalling tactic. It's your ego trying to control the uncontrollable. And frankly, it is exhausting. So how do we stop? We need a system. I use the GROW model, GROW. G is for get insight. First, you have to identify the pitfall. The pitfall here is the belief that worry equals work or doing gets you somewhere. It doesn't. Worry is just interest paid on trouble before it's due. You're burning energy that you should be using to build your life. 2. R. R is for recognize. You have to catch the patterns that you're repeating over and over. This is about being honest with yourself. When you're staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., recognize it. Don't engage with the thoughts. Just say, I'm doing it again. I'm trying to control the future. Most of us do this. We look fine on the outside, but on the inside, our mental muscles are weak. We let the inner critic or the inner witch run wild in our minds because we haven't yet learned to listen to that inner warrior who can actually take charge and make our lives much better. Number 3, O. O is for overturn. This is where we flip the script. We replace the pattern. How? By using the 3 A's: awareness, acceptance, and action. Instead of fighting the thoughts, we accept them. We first become aware of them, then we accept them, and then we say, okay, I see you, fear, for example, but I'm not buying what you're selling today. You validate your own safety. You take action to replace that fear thought with something else. And you remind yourself that you've handled 100% of the bad days you've had so far, and you're still here. Number 4, W is for win. This is the outcome. When you stop overthinking, you win back your energy. You win back your time. Success isn't about having the most data, the most clarity, and it's about inner alignment. We have overdeveloped our intellect, and nothing wrong with that. It has served us well, but we have also starved our intuition. Logic is slow because it needs data, it needs processing time. Intuition is fast, it is efficient, and it is crystal clear. All you need is trust. When you stop overthinking, you make space for that gut feeling to come through. That is your superpower. But you can't hear it if your head is full of noise. You need to declutter that chaos. You need to peel back the conditioning and deal with the reality so you can finally heal. If you're ready to stop the spiral and start living, you might need a guide. In my Mindset Mastery coaching, we work one-on-one to break these specific patterns that you might have built over time. We identify where they came from. We understand how to replace them. And we declutter the mind so you can finally hear yourself think clearly, efficiently, proactively, and then listen to that intuition coming in. Click the link in the description to apply for coaching. Stop thinking. Let's start healing.